I'm WG and patch notes for season 1 are out, so let's see what we can learn, let's see what's new, let's see what's exciting. And yeah, the opening schedule is from the 12th after maintenance until the 13th of January 2026, which should be the end of the first season. Alright, please note that in all Galactic Disaster content, only the save data obtained from the new Chaos Laboratory can be used. Save data from this new season will not be deleted after the season ends. After the season ends, the featured seasonal Chaos will be integrated into the existing Chaos pool, allowing you to obtain seasonal save data at any time, meaning that now in the Zero mode you will then also be able to play that planet. Alrighty. So, the Galactic Disaster Story Forbidden Catalyst will be added. Act 1 is the Unwelcome Visitor from Afar, and you need to reach level 35 to unlock it. It will open after the maintenance. Act 2 will open on the 3rd of December, which is the release of Chizuru. And Act 3 will open on Christmas, which is the release of Serenia, right? I think that's the lady's name, the angel lady. So, you can obtain exclusive save data by playing the roguelike mode available only in Laboratory 0. Unlock condition: clear Act 1 Episode 9, the joint investigation begins. You can achieve rewards based on your weekly progress score when clearing Chaos. You can claim rewards from achievements based on weekly progress score you've achieved. Progress is reset every week and you can continue earning progress rewards repeatedly until the end of the season. In Laboratory 0, you enter an unknown realm influenced by a mysterious power where you can obtain the forbidden cards. Those who overcome the irrational trials imposed upon infiltrators for the forbidden realm will earn the complete forbidden cards, allowing for the construction of even stronger decks, whatever that means, will be integrated into Chaos Manifestation and the Zero system after the season ends. Exploration archive from Laboratory 0 during the Galactic Disaster season will remain available. Okay, so this is the thing we've known. This 8,000 progress bar is the weekly progress bar they've been talking about, and it goes apparently from difficulty 1 to difficulty 10. The Nebula Distortion, powerful monsters you once feared once faced in Chaos will return from the power of Distortion. Defeat the monsters that have grown even stronger due to the Distortion. Nebula Distortion can only be challenged using either basic save data or Forbidden Catalyst season save data, meaning that in Season 2 you cannot go back and challenge Season 1 with data from Season 2. Aha. However, that would be relevant for now. Then these ones are different buffs. It's obviously an imaginary language right now, but it translates into something like 20% increased attack, 10% increased HP, 10% increased damage rate, stuff like that. Those are the bonuses. You'll see them when it comes. So, you need to clear a Chaos run of Laboratory 0 to open this. Kentress, which is the crab boss, opens on the 12th. And goes until the 13th of January. Family Head also opens on the 26th of November, which is 2 weeks after Kentress, and Sweet Dream opens on the 10th of December, and they are all lasting until the 13th of January. The Great Rift, the sources of the disaster emerge from the Massive Rift, has opened near Laboratory 0. Build your own deck and challenge the Great Rift for the highest score. The Great Rift can only be challenged using either basic save data or the Forbidden Catalyst season save data. Great Rift first half will unlock on the 3rd of December after the maintenance, going until Christmas, and the second half will open on Christmas going until season end. So for the first 3 weeks of the season we won't have access to the Great Rift, but with the release of Chizuru, the Great Rift will open. Supply store operation: you can obtain rewards from the supply store using the Pure White Fragment, a new material that can only be acquired in Laboratory 0. 5-star Combatant Ego Manifestation material, the Omega Code, can be obtained during the second supply phase. So starting from the 3rd of December we will be able to get the dupe, so they really had to make sure that we know that it's not the 3rd phase but the 2nd phase that we get the dupe, and it looks like it is going to be one. It's going to be one dupe that is going to be available for any 5-star combatant. So these are the items we already talked about. We get 1 Tier of God, we get the 5 standard summons, 5 premium summons, 5 standard summons, 5 fashion summons, the crowning ego material for the potential, the Shards of Condemnation, which is the material from the Judas boss, the crafting material once per count at 4,000. This one's going to be quite important for potentially crafting Shizuru pieces or general DPS pieces. And then we get striker materials, striker certificates to just promote our Yuki. I was mainly talking about Yuki. Then we get also order promotion materials, general experience, the experience for the for the items, right? For the memories, memory experience, affinity items, and character experience. So the schedule is that on the 3rd, this is when you get the copy. 3 new check-in events on the way. Okay. So we have, what is this? 5 normal summons, 5 premium summon check-ins starting from the, from the release of the Season 1. You only need to log in for 7 days. Then we have the month Together Beneath the Stars, which gives us a grand total of 800 gems, also starting. It's going to be basically a month since launch, which means it's going to start in a week. And then we have the 1 week after that, again, a Fashion 10 pull. Okay, new event, Guardian of the Ark underway. Okay. During the event period, the Guardian of the Ark event will take place where you can earn rewards based on the number of policies implemented in the Ark. Okay, so up to 40 policies and we get a grand total of 10 cakes. This is, I think, Combatant promotion material, Partner promotion material, Potential promotion. And then we have the 240 gems as well. Yeah, Tactical, Support, and Potential. Alright, Special Exploration Reward, Laboratory 0 underway. So this is just seasonal currency. A limited time event will be held where you can level up your exploration level for the Laboratory 0. And you can get up to 6,500 pure white fragments. New event, the Virtual Tactical Simulation is underway. During the radar period for the new Combatant Yuki, you can experience the Combatant Yuki through Virtual Tactical Simulation. The trial stage is using fixed save data that includes the trial Combatant. So it's going to be hopefully a similar way to how we had it before with the ability to see different teams and different combos and different attacks just to get a feel for Yuki. Man, I don't know why I'm saying Shizuru so much. I apologize. The new Combatant Yuki will be added to the normal Combatant Rescue Pool after her radar banner ends. A Prism module for the new Combatant Yuki will be added. The previous radar Combatant Haru will be added to the normal Combatant Rescue Pool. Okay. High chance rescue, Yuki. Stats. Starts at 160 attack, defense 90, crit chance 3, critical damage 25%, level 60, potential level 7, ego manifestation level 6. But yeah, so she has around a 20 base attack lead compared to Rin, which I find interesting. 168 defense, 115 HP. This one is the plus 10% from the potential level. And then the plus 12% from the potential crit damage level. These are the cards with, do they have the Epiphany or not? Okay, yeah, so these are just the E6s. This is the ego skill, and those are the skills to see if they have epiphanies or not. We've seen her kit before. High chance rescue for Westmacott. The Terracyan striker partner. Yep. Okay, achievement log improvements. To support the early growth of all Protoss, the rewards from the achievement log obtained upon reaching certain levels will be improved. The levels affected are 40 to 60. Okay, for those who've already achieved them, will be sent via in-game mail. Basin of Hyperspace new season. The new season is starting. Rewards have been increased compared to the previous seasons. So now we are getting universal tactical certificates, while the crystals and zeronium stays the same. Potential disc, traces of memory, which is gear crafting, and then units up to 210,000. Hey, it's better than nothing. New items added to the Traveler's Memory Archive and Zeronium shop. You can now buy affinity items for the Moment of the Radiant Travelers, which should be the yellow currency for the shop. And you can now also get Ritoshka for 300 Zeronium in the Zeronium shop. Archaean Supply Mission added. The season missions will be updated with new missions related to the Galactic Disaster. Previous available daily missions and weekly missions will remain unchanged. Season mission. Okay, it's just Battle Pass XP, right? Clear Galactic Disaster Story 1.9 gives us 1,000. Phase 3 for 0, 1,000. Beat Kentress, beat Family Head, 1,000. Save data information improvements. An in-game help section explaining save data storage rules has been added. A guide on save data values has been added to the Chaos Infiltration Team Formation UI. The details of obtained save data now display the value of faded memories as points. This follows the notation of save rules introduced in the help section and allows you to check the total value of faded memory stores within the save data. Okay, so whatever this means save data should now become that much clearer. Because save data is so important, let's have a look at it again. So a in-game help section explains how save data storage rules work. A guide on save data values has been added to the team formation UI. The details of the save data that has been taken out will be now calculated in points. And it follows the notion of the rules, okay? New packages. New items have been added to the Flash of the Starshine shop and the Protoss regular supply shop. Galactic Disaster Phase 1 Support Kit. 2,980 paid crystals, 25 summons. So this is around 40 summons for 49 bucks, making one summon be equal to around 1.2 bucks or something like that. Combatant Rapid Growth, 85 units, 40 and 80 at 950. Also, you can now buy packages with crystals rather than with just real money. Will remain to be seen if any of these are truly worth it. But Wing Step A50 are those boots that help you increase affinity. So yeah, now you can push affinity even higher by spending crystals. Potential discs, Tear of God for 890 crystals. This is kind of a terrible deal unless you really want to spend. Improvements. UI/UX improvements will be made. Basic save data can no longer be favored, locked, or dismantled in bulk. When combatant affinity rewards are available, the red dot will now only appear on the reliability bonus icon and the combatant detailed information. Sure. 3 new fates with combat functions have been added. Diligence. Gain 1 AP, draw 1 card upon defeating a monster once per turn. Fates are the bonuses you get at the beginning of the run or moving into the interior. Enlightenment. Draw 1 card each time an ego skill is used. And Focus. Gain 1 AP at the start of your turn as your HP is below 50%. All 3 of them are great. All 3 of them are fantastic and reduce the reliance on her further. Rin's card description. Dark Mist Bladeheart and Dark Mist Stance have been unified as Dark Mist Stance. The description of the monster Synectis's effect, Endless Despair, has been revised. If the last card used was from the same combatant, immediately use Form of Despair. If the last card was from the same combatant, immediately use a powerful attack. Okay, so now it explains that you should not use the same people. Text displayed during break recovery has been updated. Before recovery, now reconstructing consciousness. Sure. The guidance text on the spot selection screen regarding Epiphany has been added. Activation count on Epiphany is proportionate to the depth of chaos and is cumulated even outside of battle areas. Activation count on Epiphany is proportional to the... Okay. The message... so what this means is... You can now obtain epiphanies even when not going into battles but into random areas, and then when the count reaches full you're gonna have an epiphany. The message displayed when converting a selected own card to a common card in an identified area has been approved. Before it said no combatants meet the job requirements, now it says select a card of a combatant that meets the job requirements. When monster damage increases after several turns in battle, the information will now be displayed in a combat log. The contents of the combat help monster subspecies have been updated. Some SD animations that appear when a breakdown penalty occurs have been improved. An action where the combatant enters the ready stance has been added at the beginning of Combatant Haru's trauma code. Sure. Animation effects have been added to missions under the story/battle missions area. Okay. Animation effects have been added to Chaos Manifestation Codex. The model size of certain monsters has been adjusted. When defeating a Chaos boss, the color of the copy reward slot has been changed to purple instead of gold. Wow. Some text and rewards in unidentified areas have been updated. The appearance rate of the cat in Garden Cafe has been lowered. Okay. A cracking sound effect has been added to the Chaos Order the Ghoul Cannon event when a key breaks. Wow. The background music in unidentified areas will now automatically stop when exiting a spot. Some background music tracks played during main story progression have been changed. When unlocking the next difficulty through in-game play within the simulation, new pop-ups, animations and sound effects have been added. We now have the Roman numerals for the memory fragments, making them more intuitive. The search criteria for friends has been updated. Improvements to tutorials. Awkward parts in the save data tutorial have been improved, sure. The Prism module tutorial and the rescue tutorial have been separated and now guided individually, so the fashion and the standard summons. Partner tutorial has been changed. Information about skill notes has been added to the Arc City tutorial. The reward preview rules on the event page have been improved. High-grade items are displayed first. The number of rewards will no longer be displayed. In the Combatant Details Partner tab and the Partner Details page, you can now switch between card style and full-body illustrations for partners. That's fancy. The issue where certain background music played louder than others has been fixed. In Arc City Policy, new options have been added that allow you to additionally obtain research notes, which is very important, crystals, universal technical certificates, universal support certificates, potential discs, and units. Okay, just more rewards, right? So what that means is if you go into Arc City and into policies, you can now not just pick between numbers going higher or lower, but also between rewards like crystals, research notes, and the like. The item description for research notes now includes information on where they can be obtained. The description of memory code has been improved to make it easier to identify the target of ego manifestation. The level requirement for obtaining the Petite stickers has been reduced to 7. The difficulty of battles featuring Gloomy Prime and Gloomy Beast has been reduced. That means nerf. A nerf for the Houndmaster. Houndmaster nerf. Woo! A notice regarding refunds has been added to the Arcanian supply purchase screen. The required level for completing the growth guide, Achieve Affinity, has been lowered. Cards with Finale will now be used last during auto battle, fancy. The help button is now displayed on the memory fragment equipment screen. The number of units consumed when merging codices has been reduced, meaning in the codex you now need to pay less. Probability displays will now show values up to the 5th decimal place. Sure. Normal and hard difficulties have been added to Battle Mission 6, so more rewards overall for all of us. Bug fixes. Pop-up messages, Renoa illustrations, missing descriptions for Aisleen, Erica, and Rachel. Yvonne's profile description is now correct. Okay. Okay, so Plague is now more understandable in Codex. Anxiety is better to be understood. Something about Fairy Gremlin frame rate. Unique buff skill failed to display its visual effects. Nice. In-game buff effects in-game as recovery effects. Renoir's potential effects was incorrectly labeled as basic card proficiency instead of Dirge Bullet effect boost. Okay. Sir Kowalski retained its damage increase effect permanently when not triggered. Okay. Partner Lillian's ego skill drew non-attack cards instead of attack cards, so Lillian is now better. Combo effect was mislabeled as applying to companions instead of other combatants. Wow. Yeah. Honestly, at this point, sure. The mistranslation of the achievement for Eternal Sand Jar. Okay, honestly, TLDR, not too much has changed. It's mainly similar stuff. I guess the real important part here is the fact that we now know that we get the duplicate on week 2. We know the dates for the events to come. We know that we get more rewards. We know that this award is going to start. The real question is localization fixes and such. How big are they gonna be, right? Have they changed anything else besides just Rin's Dark Mist stance? Yeah, those are like the main shenanigans. But yeah, these were the patch notes. A lot of stuff. It looks like the devs are dedicated. And honestly, we'll just have to see when the season comes out how extensive the save data explanation and the like is. So yeah, see you in the new season. Peace.